Hello everyone. CONSTEKNOSforum welcomes all you construction technocrats. Today we will discuss about a software developed on Excel with Visual Basic. It is developed to make layout calculations easier for field engineers. What is layout calculations? Layout calculations, as the name indicates, are the set of calculations for the various yard layouts so that the same can be correctly laid in the field. Layout calculations become more important in case of yard remodeling or designing a new yard. The maintainability and riding quality over a turnout depends largely on how accurately it is laid and maintained. The deficiency can be eliminated at the very beginning if sufficient care is taken by accurately laying the turnouts after carrying out the layout calculations. These calculations are complex in nature and require a lot of effort on the part of expert in the field. So, here I am presenting a software developed on Excel with Visual Basic to make the layout calculations easy and simple. And most importantly, it is very easy to operate. Even a beginner level of Excel user can operate it. And of course, it is almost free. So, let us see how this software works and how to operate it. An index is given on the first sheet indicating which sheet is to be followed for a particular case. Depending upon your case, you can select the calculation sheet given in the last column. This is a hyperlink. You can go directly to the required calculation sheet by clicking on this link. As you can see, links to some reference sheet are missing here. These are actually very rare cases. Calculation sheet for these items are in the developing stage and will be included in the next revision. For the first three cases, a single calculation sheet has been developed named turnout. So, we first go to the turnout sheet. Here, you must have to select the crossing number first. This can be changed by clicking on this icon. Similarly, you can change the track connections which can be parallel or divergent. To the right of this input zone is a preview that is dynamically linked to your input and outputs. I am selecting a 1:12 turnout with a parallel track condition. Here you can see that the default value of the turnout parameters have automatically been pulled from the internal data sheet. But if required, due to some constraints, you can replace these default values with your custom values. To do this, you can enter your custom values in the gray cells here and the default value will be replaced with your value. For example, I am changing the default value of radius to 300 meters and you can see the radius is changed to 300 meters. Okay, let us leave it for now and revert to the default value. Here is some guidelines. It says based on the S provided, D will be calculated. Suppose I need a straight length of 30 meters. Accordingly, the value of D has been calculated as 6.375 meter. It is always better to check this value with the on-ground value. If it is same, then it is good. But sometimes it is found that there is a little mismatch between the two. In that case, click on the on-ground and the computer will adjust the values accordingly. Now, let us come to the next point. If you already know D that cannot be changed, in that case, click for custom D and S will be calculated accordingly by the computer. For example, suppose your D is 7.5 meter, then required S is 43.545 meter. And this is your final output. You can see the preview of your output here. Here is the description of the nomenclature used in the calculations. The layout details are given below in this input-output area. And when you go further down, the layout has been given in the form of an Excel chart which can be converted to PDF by clicking on this icon. And if necessary, you can send these layout details to AutoCAD as polyline by clicking this copy icon. Now open your AutoCAD file, enter the PL command and paste the copied data here. You can now move it to the required location in your drawing. Now we see the divergent case. Just click here to change the status to divergent. Provide the required straight length. You can see that the angle theta that has been activated, which was 0 in the previous case. Here enter theta in degree, which will automatically be converted to radians. This way everything is calculated and ready for you for this case. Now come to the next sheet, which is for crossover between parallel lines. Select the field condition from here, fill in your required values here and you are done. Everything else is similar to the previous sheet and it is self-explanatory. Now it is the turn of the crossover between non-parallel tracks. Select the field condition from here, fill in your required values in the gray cells. Now the computer has made the calculation based on the default parameters of the turnout. But here the orange color indicates that the required layout may not fit to the radius of the default. To know the possible radius to fit the layout, you need to click on this calculation icon. If you find that the scale of the preview is too small or goes beyond the plot area, you can click anywhere on the plot area and the scale will automatically reset to fit the area. Now this whole calculation is done considering the 20-meter straight line before the curve C1. If I delete it, once again the computer will ask for recalculation. Now you have two options. Either you recalculate for a straight line or recalculate for a new radius if you don't need a straight line. Even if you need, you can provide a straight line after curve C2 and recalculate as needed. Everything else is similar to the previous two sheets and is self-explanatory. All other sheets are very similar and can be easily understood. If you need the Excel file of this software, see the description. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, goodbye. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.